So you want to get stronger, you want to build more power, you want to build muscle in your legs, or you just want to feel more athletic, tune in with me today because we are going to go over the barbell back squat. Number one, you have this knurling, which is the sharp part on your barbell. From here, I want you to think about thumb distance on the knurling and then grip your hands fully around the bar. If you do have shoulder mobility issues, you may have to grab a little bit wider. But if you're just starting off and your shoulders are healthy, let's stay with this standard. And then we're always going to go into the bar underneath and take a step backwards. From here, we're gonna set up, make sure your body is placed, make sure the barbell is on a proper position on your back. We're not gonna do low bar, we're not gonna do high bar, we're gonna put it right onto your trap so it's almost resting in that position on the shoulder. It should feel natural. In the beginning, you're going to build a tolerance to this. And then from here, I want you to look down at your feet, make sure your feet are even, and I don't want you to just step back and try to walk into it. I want you to drive yourself up, get that hip all the way through, make sure you're stabilized with that bar, make sure it feels even, and we're only taking one small step back. You don't want to do a bunch of little small steps back. Make sure you're ready on that initial step back. Set up your feet, your heels right underneath your hips. Get your chest up, but I want you to do a little bit of a lean forward because that's going to allow us to get into that deeper range. Grip onto that barbell, slow and controlled. Get down as far as you possibly can on that first rep. Think about pushing through your heels, pushing through your toes, through the midfoot, chest up, and now drive yourself all the way up. So that's your movement of the barbell back squat. Now I want to think about breathing. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose as I'm going down. And as I'm about to drive myself up, I'm breathing out. That's your breathing cycle. One more time, listen in through the nose, breathe out. Not only breathing, but I want you to also think about bracing. And we're not bracing as we're not trying to flex our stomach and showcase it. I want you to almost think you're bracing for a kick in the stomach or a punch in the stomach. So you're almost pushing that belly out like you're creating a turtle shell, and that's deep breath in, maintaining that brace core, and still maintaining that brace core, pushing that belly out. And it's pretty difficult to do in the beginning, but those are the small things that I want you to think about, especially if you're new to the barbell back squat. Do not put weight on the barbell if you're just starting off. Make sure you perfect it with the empty barbell. There's 35 and 45-pound barbells, safety bar, but if you do have shoulder issues, that would be a great alternative for you. Always starting with a barbell, and don't use a Smith machine in the beginning because it's going to throw off your balance and the dynamic of the movement. And I want you to try to focus on trying to get as deep as you and your body will allow you to get. Let me talk about some of the do nots, the cons, the avoid of the back squat. So again, number one, you don't want to just randomly grab onto the bar because then it's going to be off balance when it's on your back. So you don't want to be set up here with your hand all the way over here because you're going to feel that distribution differently. Number two would be obviously facing the wrong way, right? We like to step backwards. I prefer it. It just feels safer. You don't have a rack behind you that you're worried about hitting. It also fires up your posterior chain as you take a small step back. But then number three that you should avoid is when you take it off and then you're moving your feet all around because it's so much wasted energy. When you take that bar off the rack, it should be an immediate jump up. 1, 2, plant the feet. Feet should be set up. If you have to wiggle your foot around once or twice, that's fine. And then number four, biggest con would be knees collapsing in. I'll give you a little bit more of a view on this. Knees collapsing in on the way down. You don't want to drive the knees out super far, but you just don't want them to collapse in. And if they are collapsing in, take a look at the description below on the link, and there are a few different glute exercises that you can do to help take that away. And number five would be partial squats. It has its time and place if you're an athlete, but if you're trying to feel more athletic for everyday life and trying to build muscle, build strength, build power in your legs, you should be focusing on full range of motion. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope watching this video helped you understand how to back squat maybe just a little bit better, and give you that confidence to start. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more notifications. And of course, this is one of the best moves that you can do within our 1 exercise per day program, OEPD. And of course, if you're interested in starting one of the most realistic and sustainable programs out there, take a look in the description below. Click on that link for the OEPD free ebook, and you can get started today. Thanks again for watching this video. Go back squat. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have questions, just leave a comment below. Have a great day, guys.